Hello and welcome back to the channel. In this video I'll be sharing with you a requested pattern illustration from my group on how to cut this dress. So if this is something you like, please don't forget to hit on the subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up. So let's dive right into today's video. So for this pattern, I'll be cutting it on a miniature scale, meaning I'll be cutting it on a smaller scale. So I've gone ahead to mark out all the basic measurements, and for this pattern it is an illustration on how to actually cut out this pattern. So I've marked my shoulder to bust, under bust and waist, and I've marked out my shoulder divided by 2 and my chest line area. So if you follow me on this channel, you will know how to achieve that part. So for this dress, you have to fold it by 18 inches on fold. That is the least measurement you're going to use to cut this out is 18 inches on fold, meaning 36 inches. So you're not limited to use this. The more you use on this, the more flowy your dress is going to be, right? So I'm just saying the minimum you can use is 18 inches on fold for the flay part of this dress. So after this, there's no dart or contouring on this pattern, so all we are going to do is to insert our measurement and add ½ inch for sewing allowance. So I marked my bust divided by 4 plus ½ inch. Here you're also going to mark your under bust divided by 4, add your ½ inch at once to serve as your sewing allowance. Mark your waist divided by 4 and add your ½ inch together. So for now I'm going to stop at the waistline. You go ahead and mark a basic neckline of 3 inches. So from your bust point, you can come down by 1½ inch. Now you connect from that point to this point this way. This is to enable you draw out the neckline. So from your chest line, you can go up by 1.5 inches, 2 inches. Now you're going to connect this to your chest line area. So when you're cutting this out, remember that there's a rope underneath this dress. So when you're cutting it, after cutting this part, you're going to add about 1 inch to it, which you're going to use in folding there to create the space for the loop, or the loop space for the rope to pass through here. So the rope is going to start from the lower part here to the back part of your neckline, going towards the back dress. So after you're done marking this, another thing you want to have in mind is from here you're going to connect down to your waistline, right? That is for this side. You're going to slant it and connect to your waistline this way. So after connecting this, also for this part you can just create, like, cut it out open and slash it to create a little gathers there. So from the under bust, I'm going to pick a point and I will connect it this way. So your pattern from the under bust will be meeting the waistline part. So for the back part of this dress, you notice that it is cut together. So you're going to mark your bust circumference starting from your chest line and you're going to extend it. Now from here you're going to go down to about 2 inches or 2½ at least, and you're going to connect it to your under bust this way. So to make sure that that part is fitted, like when you lace it up at the back, you can come in like 1.5 2 inches. Now you're also going to create like a little loop to pass your rope at the back. So I'll just add like extra ½ inch for that. So you're just going to fold in ½ and ½ inch to create a space for that part. So from here we are going to extend it to the full length of the dress. Let's say you folded it by 18, you're going to extend it to the lower part. So you're going to measure from the waist to the lower part of your dress to get the remaining length, because for the back it is just starting from the waist to the lower part. I'll just go ahead and cut this out. So while you're cutting your own on your main fabric in front, you're going to add ½ inch. So I'm just cutting this directly because this is an illustration. Sorry, you're going to add 1 inch to the front pattern, which you're going to fold to create space to pass your rope at that side. So I'll just go ahead and cut this out. So this is how this part will be looking like. So for the lower part, you're going to go ahead and cut this out this way. So now, just like I said, you're going to fold this to create a space for the loop. So I'll just tape it up just to show you. So this rope now, you're going to cut it and you're going to be joining it to this part of your back to create that stylish lacing. So when you're cutting this dress, please, the rope at the back, at the upper part of this dress will be attached. That is after you're done folding the front part of the dress, right? This front part that I'm touching now, that is where you pass your rope. So if to cut the back pattern, all you do is to fold in this part of your dress and you're going to go ahead to cut it out. So what you do is, that is if you're drafting it directly on a pattern, but if you're not, all you do is to fold out your allowance. So to cut the back, what you're going to do is to add like 10 extra inches or 5 extra inches on fold. So just know that your pattern should be on fold. Either you use 10 extra inches or 5 extra inches. If you notice at the waistline of the back, there is an elastic there, and also you add 1 inch on top for folding to create your elastic casing. So with this, we have come to the end of today's tutorial. Also join us in our next video. Thanks.